Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I'm going to use these. These are from Pilot. They sent me a couple markers. These are super color markers. They sent me them in the wide broad, and they are in black and red. And they sent me the super color bullet fine, and they're bee green, which means that you can recycle them. And also in red and black, and you can refill these. So, and these are the chisel broad. So they sent these to me to work into my art, and that's what I'm going to do. So today we're going to do an art journal page. I always try to, do more beginner pages because I know a lot of you are just starting out. So I'm just opening. This is the art journal that I made. I told you guys I was making art journals and whatnot with all kinds of different pages. I worked in this a million times. This is the color burst over here that I used a while back, and this is what's going to be my base of my art journal page. And I was playing around and drawing, so I think I might add her in there. I don't quite know. I was just playing around drawing her, so I don't know. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase this right here, her eyelid, because I don't know what I'm going to do there. And I don't know what side to do her on. I really like this, but I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of digging it like that. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to turn my art journal upside down. See, there's no rules. You do what you're going to do. Because I like that. Maybe I can work with that as the base of her hair. I don't know. But it gives me more to work with than on the bottom. So I'm going to take some matte Mod Podge. I live with this stuff. I put it everywhere. All right, and all I'm going to do is take my, and this could be any drawing, make it a heart if you don't want to do a face. This is just something I was playing around, trying something, using a new pencil that I got to see how it worked with my hands and all. And I drew this and I thought, okay, instead of throwing it away or whatever, or putting it in the pot, the pile of stuff that never gets touched again that you find about 6 months later when you're cleaning up your desk. Or is that just me? And I'm just going to use my fingers. I don't have any on the outside. I'm not worried about that right now. And I'm just pressing it. But again, this does not have to be a face. This could be a heart. This could be anything that you have sitting around. Go into a magazine and clip out a page of a picture or something that you really dig. That's all it has to be. And I like to push from the middle out because it just helps with any bubbles. But it's our art journal. We're not doing too much too much to it. And I'm liking that, so I'm going to keep it. So I'm just going to take my pencil here, and I'm going to go out here because that's where my hair is going to go. So I'll add, I don't know what colors I'm going to do there, if any, but I think I want the hair to be like this today. I'm just going to go all out. All out, I say. And then I'll just erase these. Okay, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. We're just playing. So I'm going to take some light flesh. And this is a multi-surface from Folk Art. I've not tried this one yet. I've used light flesh a million times, but not in the multi-surface. So that's kind of exciting because that means I can paint a face or whatever I want on anything. And I guarantee you will see me painting it on everything or anything. Why not? So I'm just going in with this, and I'm going to lay this down here. I'm not gessoing. I'm not anything because we're art journaling. And, part of the art journaling experience for me may be something different for you. And I'm just going to go over the whole face is, just having fun and not spending hours trying to prep. Now, look, can you gesso this and do all that? Of course you can. Me, I'm working on a page that I already did you know, a kind of a background to, and I'm not putting gesso on it. I don't want to change it. I'm not putting much color on it. I'm not going to do anything to prep my face that I did because I'm not too worried about it. Who knows how it may come out? You never know. But I can still see where I drew underneath. And if you're doing something like this, you know, and it's not coming up like you want it, wipe it. Wipe it off a little bit with a rag or your finger so you can see a little more of where it's coming. Again, we're playing. We're just playing. You know, when you're in a lot of pain and you're not feeling good, maybe you're not even just maybe you're not in pain. Maybe you're just not having a good day. You know, maybe the coffee came out weak and, you know, your dog peed on the floor and you accidentally stepped in it when you woke up this morning. You know what I'm talking about. It's getting cold out there and the dogs don't like to always go out when it's cold. Well, not if you're in Jersey, it's 90 degrees, but you know what I'm saying. In my mind and in my head, it is winter time. Winter time. So you can see that's all I'm going to do with that. And again, that's the multi-surface, which I'm loving these multi-surface paints. So what I want to do while the face dries, I think I want to take, I'm very excited to use these new Martha Stewart Vintage Decor Paint Matte Chalk Finish Paints. I love chalk paint. Chalk paints I love. So I have a lilac. I'm going to stick with the blues, I think. This is in color Blue Agave. And this is in color Parisian Blue. And you can see the differences. I think I'm going to go with the Parisian Blue. And I'm just going to kind of give it a little shake. I don't need too much. And I already took the films off of these because you guys know I'm always last minute Nelly. And oh, they smell. So that's what I'm going to use, and as well as the hair. But I'm going to start down here. Now these color bursts, I think, aren't permanent. I guess we'll see. I don't care if they come through though. Again, we're just kind of playing. We'll breathe that one in. Oh my God, excuse me. Let me tell you this. If you are starting out in art journaling, in mixed media, if you don't have an art journal right now, I will be doing a video of making them an art journal from magazines and whatnot. I will put up in my iCard up here, you'll see a letter I. Click that. You'll see links come up. Check those videos out. And if you can't do that because you're on a different device than the computer, I will put it down below in the description. And go check that out. But I will be doing more. A lot of you are asking for new videos on that, and I will. So I'll show you. So start saving your junk mail. Start saving your cards, I don't know what all I have in here. These are just kind of, you know, like little advertisements you get, envelopes with the clear coat on the front, anything that you get. What else do we get? I get a lot of what are those called? The magazines you get that you can catalogs. I get a lot of catalogs and stuff, so save them. Save one or two so you can make that into a art journal for yourself. Why not? And if you're sitting there and you're like, I don't have an art journal, but I have some paint and I want to try something like this, all you gotta do is get your piece of paper. You can fold it in half or use it full. It doesn't matter. Now this is a little grayer than I wanted it to be, but that's all right. Well, that's okay. But I like this paint because it does dry so matte because it's chalk. Okay. I'm just going. I could probably use a bigger brush if I wanted to. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I'm going to leave this like a flower up here. So I'm going to kind of go in and pull this in as her basic hair. But you know what? I'm going to grab this other brush because I'm going to be here for 16 million hours if I don't. There we go. So I'm going to leave that as a flower, if you know what I'm saying. And then we'll play with that once we get this on. Okay. Use whatever you have. Also, let me just give you a little hint because I'm not being a very good teacher. Put paper between your pages so you don't go on the other pages that you might have done. I obviously did not do that. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to just throw this up here. All right, and you can see it coming through, and that's all right. Now I'm going to do some bangs. So I'm going to take this and make it go like that. And then kind of, you know, we're not going for too much fanciness. Now you can see here that, you know, you could kind of see where I glued it on where the head is. Now you could definitely have cut hair out if you wanted, but I don't care. It is what it is. You know, playing. If I was doing a painting, I probably would use a little texture, molding paste, whatever y'all call it. Okay. And this stuff dries fast too, so you can always do another coat. For me, not going to worry too much about it. But what I am going to do is open. I'm going to close this one because let me tell you, this will end up all over me. And then I'm going to get some of the blue agave, which you can see is more of a baby blue. Put that right there. I'm going to got a small. I'm going in, and what I'm going to do is do the eye, that color, because I'm going to kind of stick with the colors. The same colors, rather, in the same family. This is much cooler, but just going to lay it in there. No big deal. That's why I don't pour out normally, because, you know, you don't always use that much. Just be careful when you shake anything and then you take the lid off, because, you know, some will accumulate. And then, and look how good, how opaque that is. That really goes on there good. You know? Now I'm going to pick, how about, do we want lavender or do we want melon lips? I say lavender. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And this color is spring lilac, so it's not lavender. Excuse me, it's not lavender. So I'm just going to take the lid off. Oh, that's a pretty color. Very, very light. And you can use a marker or crayons or colored pencils. You don't have to use paints. I'm just going to, because I'll be drawing over it. Okay. Not going to worry too much. Okay, there we go. Close the lid. Always say that in your head if you paint like me. Otherwise, you're really good if you put it on a, what is it called? A palette. You know? Now I'm going to take my heat gun, and you can use your hair dryer, or really, you can, these dry so fast. I just want to give it a once over so I can work a little faster. Now I can go over this again with the hair. I'm really not, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really just don't know. But since those are going to be dry, what I'm going to do, I could have done the lips, but I'm going to take the, this is 92% recycled content. It is Pilot Be Green. It is V Super Color Chisel Broad Refillable Permanent Marker. So you can replace the tip, you can replace the ink, so that's pretty good. And then you can see that's the tip. So it's chiseled, you know, you got the pointy and then the other. So what I'm going to do is go in and give her some pupils. Now, obviously, you can see she looks like she's like stoned out of her mind a little bit. But I'm going to go in and I'll close that up a little bit when I get in there. But what I like to do is I can see where I'm already drawn. I want the eyes to be dark. I'm just going to, kind of go for it. But I'm going to close it down a little more and make her eyes just a little more closed. And then kind of give her the eyelids. Very much like that. And then, because I want her to be kind of, I don't know, a little bit, I guess, graphicer, you know what I mean? More graphic. So I'm going to give her the eyebrows. And, I think for the lips, I'm going to go use the red. And this one is a bullet tip. So let me see. This one is a chisel, and this is a bullet tip, which is rounded. And I'm just going to go in and just give her a little bit of lips, a little bit of, thinking here. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. I was going to trace out her hair, but I think I might do that with the black again anyway. I think what I might do is go like this. And then kind of like a little hair. And then here. And then here. Very, very easy. Not hard at all. Now you can kind of go in and add, because then it kind of distracts away from where where you glued her head in, or her hair on there. I just like the graphicness of the black. Almost like she's cartoonish in a way. And you can make it curly. You can do, whatever. It just gives hair some depth. I mean, depth. Now, look, we're not going to go win the contest today. You know what I'm saying? But you see how just a little bit. Now, here's the thing. You can always change your mind. Like, I don't want those lips that light. So what I'm going to do is go in. And then I can make them a little bigger if I want. And then once it's dry, I can go in there with the black to, do the lines. Okay. And I'm going to hit that just so it dries. I wish I had more colors. I'm going to have to look because I like these markers a lot. I really want to dry the lips. And you can see it writes over the acrylic paint. And this is chalk acrylic paint. I'll have to test out. But this is the multi-surface, which is satin. And it goes over it like nobody's business. So I'll take this and I will kind of go in just to kind of, do a little line there. I can even, if I want it a little more graphic, do a little, you see what I'm saying? It just looks, and I like the lightness of the eyes. And like I said, for having two colors, it's not bad to play around and really use them because they are permanent. Now let me show you. Let me show you how permanent they are. I'll do something over here. I'm going to do like that. And I shall do the big, like, look at these Mama Jummas. I mean, look what that can do. And are these the same? These are super color marker wide, broad, works on any surface. Waterproof, permanent, dries instantly, heavy duty, tightly. Keep it capped, refillable, use in ventilated area, do not burn, and made in Japan. So, and these are from Pilot. Again, I have a black and I have a red. Yeah, let me just see. So these are great. I could, let's say I don't really want this, you know, as her hair color anymore. I can just go in and it'll take me 2 seconds to color it black. So, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have these, and I'm just gonna hit it. And I love the Pilot pens. The you know, the pens that I did the video on. Let me see. This is where all I probably have them upstairs because I use them so very much. I love the Energels. Let me see what else here. Yeah, I must have them upstairs. My Pilots. All right, so we have these, and I'm just gonna take some water on a brush. And I'm not even gonna look. And it's soaking wet. You could see, look, nothing. So it doesn't smear. So that's a definite plus, because we don't want our stuff smeared when we're doing mixed media, or even in our art journals. We just want to play and have fun. So you can see that's how I'm just going to do that. Now I can take a little gesso because I don't have white sitting here, but again, you can use a white marker. I'm just going to stick a little bit of white, and you can use your gel pen. Just a little bit of white. And you can also go ahead and, if you really want to be fancy, get a blue pen or a blue marker. And you can, you know, play with the eyes a little bit and make the eyes a different color blue. I don't know. I have my jelly roll here. Let's see. I can maybe wait for that paint to be dry. Come on, blue, work for me. No, I might have had acrylic on there that dried, because I'm good for that, even though I do clean. Oh, poop. I can use this one maybe. Let's see if you're going to work for me. Yeah, this is like a blue-green. And you see it just playing around. Just a few minutes. And it's just putting, it really, it's going on your art journal page, and you can draw this. You don't even have to, have a face. You could just draw the face on. I like to do a little highlight and that kind of thing, just to give a little bit of, you know, I mean, I'm kind of wanting to do a little, you know, we can highlight in the flower a little bit in the middle. I mean, you can just sit and doodle now. You could doodle around these sides. You can, oh God, you can just do whatever you want. Add some sparkle if you want. And play. And you get just a really, you know, like I said, it's a very basic art journal page, but I use different things. You know, I probably would have, like this is folded over from my prior page. So if it wasn't, I could have finished like my flower. Do you know what I'm saying, on the page? So it looked more, you know, more finished. That's kind of just, like I said, from the page behind it. But you see. And that's it. It's just a very quick, like I said, it's kind of like cartoony in a sense. You know, you're just kind of putting some highlights in and doing your thing. These white gel pens they're jelly rolls. They're fantastic. Fantastic. They just work. Just make sure you wipe them off when you're done, when you're using them on acrylic paint. But that's it. A very cartoony, like kind of art journal page today. Very simple, very easy, and like I said, you can, gosh, you can go with glitter now. You can do with whatever you want, and just have a blast and do something. And like here, I might not dig these really, you know, a lot, but I could take my paint that I used. Let me just show you real quick, because I know if I say it and I don't do it, you guys might get, you know, you like want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Which I understand. I'm like that too. I'm just going in a little bit more of my face paint that I used. And I will, and sometimes you need 2 coats, that's okay. And I'm just gonna put it down there and let it dry. And then once it's dry, I could do a little bit more, and it will, I like to tap just because I think it works a little bit better. And then let that dry, and then you can do another coat, and then that's off. So there's so many things you can do and play with. Don't worry. Do an art journal page. Draw a basic. You can see I kind of messed up the nose when I was drawing it. I don't care. I just wanted to draw something on there and have a blast putting it on there. And I saw that and I was like, well, that'd be a cool flower. And then just go with it. These paints are sitting here and I thought, why not? Now, these chalk paints have a wax that comes with them. And you apply it with a brush or a clean lint-free cloth. You spread a thin layer and remove the excess with a damp cloth, and it protects your surface from moisture or marring. And after 24 hours, you can add another coat once it's dry, and then you can buff it to the desired shine. Now, I'm going to be doing a demo using these. The vintage decor paint and the clear waxes. It also comes with a antique wax, and it obviously makes it look older and antique. So we will be playing with those in a video coming up, but I just wanted to try them in my mixed media because, and then an art journal, because I like to make sure that things have more, you know, or more double duty. And if you guys have used these before, let me know. Let me know down below what you think. And as always, please leave me a thumbs up if you like watching my videos. Please share me around like I'm your loose friend. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.